Logan Paul visibly speechless as he tries to explain to Terence Crawford the difference between him and Conor McGregor. Logan Paul was speechless as he tried to put into words his respect for Terence Crawford as both man and fighter. Crawford has become a star in his own right, letting his fists do the talking in the ring, with a dominant undefeated record and world titles in 3 weight classes. But has not got the trash-talking and larger-than-life personality of UFC superstar Conor McGregor, who backed up his vicious fighting style by tying his opponents into knots with verbal assaults. But Paul believes Crawford's humble and reserved style has helped him become an inspirational fighter for so many globally. When the boxer joined him on his Impulsive podcast, he recalled the time he first learned Prime, the drinks brand he co-founded with KZ, could sponsor him. "Yes," was his immediate response as he remembered his ring walk for his fight with Errol Spence after the deal was done. "I watched your fight that night. I was like, Jesus, Eminem is walking you out. You have infiltrated culture in such a fascinating way considering how humble and low-key you are. It is indicative of the idea that if you stay in your lane, you will get recognized. You don't have to have the bravado, the flashy cars and everything to be respected by people who are also great. It's admirable, man. You didn't sacrifice your identity to sell your soul." He then continued after clearly being stunned by the star power of Crawford. Paul added, "You are very unique in humility and ability. The reason you don't have to do the Conor McGregor bravado is because you are so good at your craft. I'm telling you that is why it is just unique, and you are unique in your stardom." McGregor is the UFC's biggest superstar and one of sport's biggest stars, generating huge revenue and interest for his fights. He even crossed over to the squared circle where he touched gloves with Floyd Mayweather in 2017, boxing's second highest selling pay-per-view event. McGregor has struggled for form in recent years, but has remained a key name on the roster, despite not having fought since losing to Dustin Poirier in 2021. Going back to the Spence fight, Paul asked Crawford, "Do you understand how cool that is, as a fan of you and Eminem, to have him walk you out, one of the greatest rappers of all time?" Crawford understood and called it one for the ages and explained why he has never tried to be anything other than his authentic self. The showdown with Alvarez will likely be considered the biggest in boxing and could generate huge revenue. Saudi boxing chief Turki Alalshik has expressed his desire to make the fight happen and has already set about making offers to each fighter.